I'm author Heather Stuff. So it turns out I'm not writing cozy horror romance. My idea of cozy horror, eerie and creepy, but no one's lives are actually in jeopardy, doesn't mesh with cozy horror. Cozy horror is humor and scary stuff happening. So, well, I am no longer under the wrong impression that I'm writing cozy horror romance. I still enjoy reading it. So here we go. The first book I want to review under the cozy horror genre subgenre, and it's recommended anywhere you look for cozy horror novels, and it is T. Kingfisher's A House with Good Bones. Here's my honest review. The good. Its tagline, Southern hospitality to die for. My dad and aunt and my grandparents, a whole bunch of my family are actually from the South, Mississippi and Tennessee mostly. So I really enjoy this world building and the setup. So well done. T. Kingfisher is just a genius writer. If you haven't read her books and you can handle the horror, I highly recommend this book. The writing is truly terrific. It's realistic, it's believable until we get into the horror, and the characters are lovingly unique. The humor. She infuses some of the most clever humor ever. It's so unique and it's so clever and it's so laugh out loud enjoyable. It may be the best meet cute I've ever read. Now, nowhere do they advertise romance? I don't think. There is a romantic subplot. It's very light and it's there and all of that, but the meet cute doesn't happen until 25% in, so it doesn't work as, I guess, a true romance, but it's clever, it's funny, it's memorable, it's awesome. The horror was very slow burn. That the first half, it was like, yes, this is what I'm writing. I like it. And then it started to turn truly horrifying about 70% to 80 to 75% of the way through. Like the last quarter was definitely horrifying. And when I mean horrifying, I mean bizarre, weird, hard to understand exactly what's going on, but you could tell everyone was like really afraid for their lives. From the beginning, you know that there's the cozy horror bit. You've got vultures from the very beginning watching vultures. And the mom is not right. The brother already warned our character, Samantha, about this, so she was looking for it. So we see it. The house is off. Everything is just off, which is perfect for the cozy horrors. It was about at midpoint of the book. I was singing its praises. I was telling my family, anyone who would listen, this is the most amazing book ever. Once again, we're talking about A House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher. At that point, 5 out of 5. Amazing writer. I can't wait to read more of her stuff. But then as we start getting into the horror elements, and there is blood, not like significant, nothing big, but blood from rose vines. It's true horror. So the maybe not for me. So I covered the good. I covered the great. Now the maybe not for me is the actual horror. Yep, I thought I liked cozy horror. I thought I wrote cozy horror. I like Shirley Jackson's The House Haunting on House Hill. I like Edgar Allan Poe's short stories. I like ghost stories. I like Stephen King's Joyland. I love Lockwood and Co. book series by Jonathan Stroud, and I liked the City of Ghosts young adult series. But I think part of adult horror is the bizarre, the horrifying and bizarre, and I'm not sure I'm into that. It's hard for me to fully visualize and everything. It doesn't scare me, I don't think, but it's just hard for me to visualize. And so, going back to A House with Good Bones, you've got these dead goblin creature things underground, and that was a bit much for me. And so, my final rating, it's a solid 4. It would be a solid 5 if I was totally into horror, but I'm not. And so, not fair for the author, not fair for the book for me to give it a 4 because I'm not, turns out, into horror. However, how cool is it that I'm giving it a solid 4? I mean, 4s are what I give when I enjoy a book. So My final rating, fans of horror and humor will love this book. Absolutely a 5 for you guys, a 4 for me. So where does this leave me and my writing? So I'm done. I'm no longer under the impression that I'm a cozy horror writer or cozy horror romance writer. Apparently, I'm writing sweet romance with a paranormal twist. So I'll once again say, I'm writing sweet romance with a paranormal twist. And I've updated all of my socials and my website to reflect this. If you like reading sweet romance with a paranormal twist, have I got a book for you? Right here. Curses and Kisses, the prequel novella to my Haunted Holidays sweet romance with paranormal twist, is free for you to download if you sign my email list. I will put it in the description so you can access it. And I would love to hear from you. Do you think I'm correct? Am I writing sweet romance with a paranormal twist? Please, I would love to hear from you. Also, if you enjoy reading it, feel free to do a pre-order of my first book in the Haunted Holiday series to be published in October 2026. My next book review will be on Mexican Gothic. Stay tuned. Right here, Curses and Kisses. It is a prequel novella. It's only 20,000 pages. Just kidding. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to subscribe, like us, rate us. Look forward to seeing you next time.